Well, Claudine, while those with the Charlotte NAACP believe the nation's race relations have improved tremendously in the last 50 years, they're concerned about a new set of laws passed in North Carolina. In a much more somber mood here at James Mitchell Election Night headquarters. He came in the room about 10 minutes ago to a lot of applause with his supporters, thanking them. Claudine, police have extra reason to be concerned considering many of the pedestrians who cross this section of Independence Boulevard are East Mecklenburg High School students. But based on what we've seen this afternoon, that warning from police is falling on many deaf ears. Every time Keonshea Mack and her friend walk to and from East Mecklenburg High School, they both make a potential life or death decision.
It's kind of hectic right now.
Mack and other East Meck students are encountering a new danger near the school this year, one fewer option to safely get across busy Independence Boulevard.
It's very scary and it's a very risk, but I mean, this is the only way that we have to walk home.
Earlier this year, the stoplight and crosswalk at Conference Drive came down as part of the Independence Widening Project, causing longer gaps between stoplights.
It doesn't take very long for cars to get up to 50, 60, 70 miles an hour.
With more time and space between lights, more pedestrians are now making the dangerous dash across Independence and taking refuge behind construction barricades in the median.
We want to prevent someone from accidentally getting hit as they attempt to cross, as these cars aren't expecting there to be any pedestrians in the roadway.
CMPD is urging pedestrians to follow detour signs to Idlewild Road's crosswalk and remind Independence drivers to pay closer attention. But for now, many pedestrians believe the hassle of a longer walk outweighs the risks.
It's a really big inconvenience because you have to go so far to either turn into a gas station, and then it's like they cut everything off.
And this is an issue that's not going away anytime soon. The new overpass and crosswalk here at Conference Drive in Independence Boulevard won't be completed for about 3 years. Reporting live in East Charlotte, Brad Broders, News 14, Carolina. Well, Claudine, the suspect's vehicle crashed between these two houses behind me, and while the event is over, the ordeal earlier this afternoon put an entire neighborhood on edge and nearby Nations Ford Elementary on temporary lockdown.
Well, it was scary because we saw a black truck coming by, speeding.
Sarah Aguilar's Tuesday afternoon was unlike any other on Colony Acres Drive, a witness to a police pursuit in front of her eyes.
We saw a lot of them and they were pretty fast, like speeding a lot.
Our cameras caught these two suspects being taken into custody shortly after 2 p.m. Police said they were involved in a string of home break-ins near Tuckasegee Road and State Street. Authorities, including state troopers, assisted in a pursuit to southwest Charlotte, which ended in a neighborhood off Nations Ford Road.
After the initial tracking, the vehicle ran into, had a slight property damage wreck in this neighborhood.
Police are investigating whether one of the suspects fired a shot during the pursuit. Officers had to go indoors to find one of the men.
We believe at least one ran into a house. We were able to extract that person from the residence.
Charlotte Mecklenburg Schools briefly put Nations Ford Elementary on lockdown, which was lifted about 3 o'clock. Some parents we caught up with said they had no idea what happened or that a lockdown was even in place.
I'm very surprised because that school have great conversation and great communication with the parents.
Definitely I should have been called, but like I said, I was unaware until you just told me.
And a CMS spokesperson said the principal at Nations Ford Elementary will be sending a message alerting parents of what happened earlier this afternoon. A CMPD spokesperson said no officer fired any shots and no one was injured. Reporting in Southwest Charlotte, Brad Broders, News 14, Carolina. Well, Claudine, this vigil was held in the yard next door to the adoptive parents of Erica Parsons, Sandy, and Casey. While they will not in attendance tonight, one Parsons family member did speak out in a case and in a community desperate for answers, closure, and what they hope is a safe return of a missing teenager.
Very tiny, very like a little angel, and she still is.
Scott Parsons, the adoptive uncle of Erica Parsons, spoke on behalf of an embattled family and in front of a concerned community.
I just want answers. Just like everybody else does, we want answers for Erica. They need to provide them answers.
In the end, only kindness matters.
200 people came out Friday for a vigil in honor of Erica Parsons near the home of her adoptive parents, Sandy and Casey. Those in attendance prayed for the safe return of the missing 15-year-old in a case that's captivated a nation and the Rowan County community.
Salisbury people stick together, and especially when it comes to something like this.
She is so dear to my heart, and I didn't even know the girl.
Those who walked and let off balloons in honor of Erica also had a message for anyone with knowledge of the teenager's whereabouts.
And if anybody out there knows something, I beg you to come forward and tell. This little girl needs justice, and she needs to be found. If you're alive, we'd love to see you home. Our lights will be on for you.
And it's important to note, as of late Friday night, no one has been charged in connection to the missing person case of Erica Parsons. The Rowan County Sheriff's Office is offering a $10,000 reward for anyone with information leading to the location or safe return of Erica Parsons. The Dr. Phil Show is also offering a similar $5,000 reward. Reporting in Salisbury, Brad Broders, News 14, Carolina.